Well, hello everybody. Welcome to episode 7 of the Halo D&D. It's been a long time and hopefully we can get back on track with it.
How the fuck are you still watching?
I don't understand why you're still watching, but hey, thank you anyways. I don't know why you're here, but
It
hey,
might be one of us catching up with the series.
If
maybe.
so, welcome. And also, we're fucking insane.
Hello future us's, because you're probably watching this for A, entertainment purposes, or B, watching it to remember, or C, for some unknown reason, just to laugh at yourself. If you're laughing at
Or
yourself,
D.
fuck you.
Hey, don't forget about D, the part where we showed this to other people that we actually know.
Or that.
Why would I ever do that? Why would
'Cause-
any?
Hey, you think
Touche.
we're social?
Yeah.
You think we're
I mean, am I the most social out of everyone? Jeez.
Yeah, most likely. Anyways, I'm just trying to quickly. One of you guys roll something for the chat real quick. I want to quickly make sure it is working.
just anything?
Anything.
Anything.
Hey,
Anything.
charisma. Oh, man.
Hey, we got the bad luck out of here. We got the bad luck out of here. That's good. We got the bad luck out of the way.
Bad luck. That's normal.
That's
probably
normal?
Pretty normal. Yeah, that's a pretty normal one. It's actually a pretty good one, honestly. 93. 93.
Why is your charisma so bad?
It's a
Oh, wow.
48 for crying out loud.
It's a 40. Okay, so for all the listeners, if you're not one of us that doesn't know how the character sheet works, for some reason, it's on degrees of success for the character sheets that we use. So it was a headache to learn on my own. So the 48 sounds abnormally bad because it is bad, but in regular D&D 5e, one of you guys has sound going on in the background.
Sorry.
Oh, Kevin.
For
It's
regular,
all a movie.
yeah, it sounds like Jurassic Park almost.
Yep, that's me, then I'll mute.
Okay. So the high end is like around 100. Also, that reminds me, Jeremy, I want to yoink your sheet real quick because I need to check something.
Hey, wait, why?
Okay, so I did set up correctly. I couldn't remember if the sheets had like two different types of races for the Spartans, because there's the Spartan ones, which are basically like relatively dog shit compared to the 2s and 3s and 4s. So you guys are set up. It says your race is considered Spartan 2, 3, or 4, you are set up correctly. Anyways, time to just stop dilly-dallying here and get moving on, because it's been a long time.
We don't have to do anything charisma, am I right, Cassie? Mason?
So I'm gonna have to quickly. Yeah, I have to tell you this, guys, real quick. I already told the three of you I need to tell Ash this, but just so you guys remember, for some reason I couldn't get the grid working properly, but there is a grid, but it's part of the background. Speaking of which, the background is also false. If everyone may turn their attention to the battle map, boink. That's what it really looks like.
Hey, I know how many drone jackals, how many grunts, marines, and elites.
Yeah, exactly.
Yay!
It tells you the
Also,
it tells you the amount per like picture or image. So like, the grunts are now, instead of 3, like how they were in the previous one, each grunt picture equals 5.
Okay.
It's hard to see it,
Why
but the
isn't
elite
it
too.
dark mode?
I don't know why it's not
also
dark
they
mode for
put the two most brutal people together.
me. Yeah.
So are we still allowed to roll?
So okay. What was that, Kevin?
Are we still doing the roll thing?
I'm blinking.
Pass.
Oh no, we're good. I mean, if you want to roll, go ahead. I'm not gonna stop you.
Oh wow, that was one of my worst ones.
What did you roll? Oh, camouflage. Yeah.
Why isn't it
Yeah,
just
I'm
working?
good in.
What
My
was that?
character sheet isn't working.
Is your character sheet not working? That's not good.
It was opening a second ago, but now it's not opening. Oh, never mind. I got it work.
Okay, good.
Maybe.
It was working
It
on
may
my
take a bit to
side.
load.
Yeah. If it doesn't work, try reloading your page. So.
I failed too. Jesus.
So
I mean,
Courage.
that's courage, though.
yeah,
Courage.
courage.
I thought it was
Yeah.
doing charisma.
No, charisma is a far ch.
CH.
Charisma. When are we ever gonna need that?
When you're talking
Who
to
knows?
people. Don't ask Cassie to do
how did
it.
I roll that?
Okay, so I have to say this.
Don't
Um,
read.
Now I did the untypical DM thing, but it's very temporarily. The party has been split. But here's the thing: not only it's homebrew, I'm also a unique DM, and I have split the party before. It was weird. I made it work, but they're going to be split just a little bit, and that's because on this map there is no initiative. There is friend turn and foe turn. All enemies go at once. All friends go at once.
Ooh,
So Jeremy's
sorry,
familiar
you
with
said one.
Jeremy's
Attack at
very
will.
familiar with this one, because I did this in
It's
a
a
different
fun
D&D.
one.
Yeah, it's a fun one. So that means you guys can combo off each other. There is no, can I forego my action to help this person? No, go ahead. All of you guys are canonically attacking at the same time. So there's 6 seconds between each thing. There is just, you go on your turn with your friends. So,
Also, I'd like to ask something about the world's gravity. How heavy is it? Like
for
how-
you, Rio, it feels lighter than normal. So it's not,
For the normal Marines,
it's something they're used to for the gravity changing, but for them it's a little bit lighter as well. So like realistically you can jump a little bit higher. It's not dramatically. It's not like Earth to Moon dramatic change. It's basically just like
combining that
so.
dramatically.
so basically I can just jump from where I am to the
Shoot.
stone spike pillar in the middle.
What was that?
So basically I can jump from where I am to the stone spike pillar.
No, you cannot jump that far. Because each tile here is
What if
15
he
feet.
had a gravity hammer?
Then it's different. Do keep in mind the squares are 15 feet per. So, free movement is at
Right.
the beginning relatively like keep it to equal for between the two of you. So that way none of you are rushing far ahead while leaving the others behind. Also, this is going to be one of those moments where you're going to have these things called elephants, which are the two like I can't think. They're the two machine-looking things in front of the planes that have health bars. Stick next to those to keep them moving. If you get too far away from them, they'll stop moving and they'll just start producing units. Or you can tell them to stop and produce units.
Hold
So,
on.
you cut out there. What was that?
Huh? Wasn't saying anything.
That turn you down just
Yeah.
a hair. Okay, there we go. Hopefully that's not too
I'll
much.
be right back.
Alrighty. So I do have some plans on where things go, but realistically, you guys are your own people. Do what you want to do. All you have to know is the goal is to get the elephants to the different points that are for some reason gone. Where is it? That is not what I meant to do. Okay, there we go. So now you guys have a little bit more information. Except for some reason that also didn't work. Did that work? No, that did work. Okay. So for some reason the point Charlie, point Bravo, and point Alpha weren't showing up. All you have to know is Kevin and Ash, your goal is to get to where is it? Your goal is just to make it to point Charlie. That's for the both of you right now. Make it to point Charlie. So
Stop zooming. Okay. Why are we trying to get to Point Charlie when Point Alpha is closer?
it's not closer. This is a ledge. This is a cliff. It's
Okay, then never mind.
not jumpable. I did, as you can tell, there's a little bit of a pathway you guys can follow. Feel free to go off of it,
I can see
but
that.
the elephants will stick to the path.
Okay.
It's like the
I didn't realize it was not jumpable.
yeah, it's you guys can jump high. You could potentially climb it if you want to, but again, you guys stick next to the elephants for them to move. Marines do not count moving towards the moving the elephant. You guys have to be next to it, and I don't know why the name tags aren't showing up for the elephants, but they aren't. That's what the elephants are.
What if I
is these.
decide I go hang out with the elephant?
What was that, Kevin?
I'm gonna go hang out with the elephant.
Go ahead. I mean, you guys can
Ow.
you can ride the elephant if you want. You can just kind of follow it with it by sticking on top of it, which is relatively smart because then
Oh yeah,
you do stick with it the entire time.
that's a good plan. Yeah, that's what I'm doing then.
Okay, so
I am a sniper, so
I don't remember everything, so
No,
let me give this quick explanation on why there's a big change on like this session or episode between last episode. A lot's been going on to where we've kind of had to cancel our sessions, but we are not dropping this. Cross my fingers, we're not dropping it. Anyways, hopefully. That's why I'm crossing my fingers, because this is a bit different group, but the group I usually hang out with, Jeremy, Kevin, and Rio, we drop D&Ds a lot. So,
Or we just completely forget about them.
or that. It's no one's fault, Kevin.
hey, it's not. I've only done that once.
Oh no, I'm just making fun of you. Anyways,
I know.
the elephants. Oh, let me see here. What is? I can't remember their exact movement, but they do have a movement per. Because like there is stuff that will happen in the background, and it's purely based on how far the elephants can move. Except, there it is. Okay, so they can move about. I'm gonna use the top one here because that's the furthest away. So they went from here. They stuck to the path. They can move about 5 to 6 tiles. Mind you, they are a 3x3, so that does factor in a difference. Because for them, the tiles are not as small as they are. They're basically take the 3x3. That's how big their tiles are, so they move faster. I will say, for the both of you, the two marine groups that are in front of you do have warthogs. So, on your own, you have, let's see, 2 warthogs, elephant, and about 12 to 13 marines. The front 2 are a little bit less on the marine count because they have warthogs, so you can ride with them. That's basically it. They're not weaker, they're just less of army, so they do less, per se. So it is your turn. Feel free to do what you want. Ish.
I'm just gonna ride the elephant.
Alrighty, Kevin's gonna stick with the elephant.
I mean, that's probably the same thing I'm gonna do, because until we get to confrontation, I can't really do anything.
Yeah, same.
Alrighty.
I have to
Yeah.
ride as well. I cannot steer worth a shit. I am. Cassie cannot steer worth a
I'm
shit.
just hanging out
you
on
guys
top
don't
of
have
the
to
thing
drive.
like a sniper.
Yeah, you guys don't have to drive it. It will drive itself because there's a marine inside of it. So don't worry about driving it. I'm not
Wait,
mean
I
enough
seem
to make
remember
that.
that marine.
Jared and I being on a vehicle. Well, he was the gunner, I was the driver.
Yeah. There are okay. So I will say this: there are 2 states that the elephants are in: driving and deployed. When you guys get too far away from it, they will enter deployed. They will have a turret. They will be able to make troops. When they enter drive, they are relatively weaker because they cannot protect themselves.
Huh.
Anyways,
Hey, I'm just gonna be on its like roof, pretty much, the closest thing to
Alright,
a roof.
then that means you're just chilling with me then.
I'm
you guys
on
are
mine.
split. Yeah, you guys are split. So you're not too far. You're just about 200 feet ish away.
That's 160
that's-
at most.
Gee, that's totally not a lot of feet at all.
You can
Oh
still,
yeah, that's
Hey,
totally a
wait,
walk and a
Kevin.
skip away.
Yeah, it's like 180.
you can
Um,
scream at each other.
Yeah, you guys, if you scream loud enough, you could hear each other. Except for Cassie, because Cassie doesn't use an intercom, or like to project voice. It's just through muffled helmet. As you guys are
Not to
kind
mention
of
mine does have a bit of static in it.
yeah. Um, as you guys are starting to get like situated, move around, the pelicans are going to take off and kind of leave the battlefield. So those guys are gone, and it's basically a one-way trip from here on out.
Okay.
So, since you guys are sticking on the elephants, they are going to move. That is going to include the entire marine base, and then Ash, are you riding with the elephant or are you walking?
Yeah, I'm gonna ride with the elephant.
Okay.
I mean, I
So-
might as well.
Yeah.
Could probably
So,
move further than me.
I mean, they will move faster than you because they're considered a vehicle. So the group with you are going to make a tire formation. You're going to have the two warthogs in the front, and Marines kind of following behind. They are sprinting, FYI. Your guys' group will be moving with the elephant as well.
Hey, we're within yelling distance instead of screaming distance.
Exactly. See, the map's not that big.
No.
It's just a tad bit larger than the last one.
Huh?
With a
I
lot
said
more
okay.
planning behind it. So,
If you don't want to play, I'll just
as you guys approach this
I'm
cliff,
messing with
you do see the
this
path.
stuff right now.
You do see the path
want to do that.
go up.
Mess with
Wow.
What part you want?
orange. I don't have any other good one.
I'm going to just lower Kevin a little bit more.
I don't have
So you see the cliff.
I don't have
It, instead
any
of going
video.
from a drop, it goes up
Oh, I
slowly.
have that. Oh yeah, I can usually
And
go do that one. I just like
it-
messing around on this.
God. I had to lower Kevin a little bit more. So goes from harsh cliff with a nice steady hill that the elephants now can drive up. You do hear gunfires towards the top. As you guys are
What the
like
fuck is happening?
as you guys are hearing the gunfire, you do see in the sky this giant pillar that like is made out of rocks and stone that is slowly
Kevin,
like
could you
because of the
please mute?
shadow is going over you, like very slowly.
Big statue walking over.
Not statue, just basically a giant spike.
Gabe, I can
Okay.
hardly hear you over all the other talking. I'm sorry.
Don't worry, I had to turn Kevin down as well. So
I had to take my headphone off and put it somewhere quiet. Sorry.
We
okay,
can still hear you.
Fair enough. Me and my dad are loud.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
So, what do you guys do? I will say I got to paint the picture for the listeners here. They are on a kind of desert-esque planet. The sand is red, so it's similar to Mars, except there's more.
Yeah, I was
Like
about to say, it kind of reminds me of Mars.
it is close to Mars. Canonically, water has not been found on this planet. I also can't
Okay.
remember the planet. Dark Areas. That's the planet's name. Is Dark Areas. So that's the planet. Don't bother going into Halo stuff. I made this planet up. I don't think I'm gonna have to double check, but I don't think the planet Dark Areas actually exists within Halo. If it does, then forget
Anyway.
everything on it. Nope, nothing. I just from a simple search, planet doesn't exist. If you find something on it, forget it. Doesn't no connections. So, as you guys are
Nope,
approaching
not
this,
okay.
as you're approaching this, the elephants kind of start to slow down because it's uphill. They're fighting. They're not fast moving. They're not meant for speed. They're meant for going flat terrain and just getting. They're basically an armored transport. So they're not built for speed like warthogs. You guys can you can split yourselves up so one sticks with the elephant so they progress moving, and go check out what the firing is going on, or you guys can just bring the elephants with you.
Hey Ash, it's your call.
You gonna head down, or am I going to head down, Jer?
Up. Sorry.
Are you? Sorry. Are you good with weaponry, like guns, firing? You good at long range or close range? Which one do you prefer?
I kicked me out.
Sin,
We'll have to see.
somewhat ferocious person.
I mean, you would know if you're
I'm
proficient
good with
with range or
weaponry.
melee.
I am good with weaponry.
Long range or close range?
Mid-range.
Still better than me. So you're the one that should probably go and support the allies because you can fire them off better. I should stay here so that way if they come close enough, I can go over and crack their skulls open.
Gotcha. I do a giant leap ahead.
So that leap will take you to right about here-ish.
Okay. Yeah, and after I land, I start running.
So that leap that you just made is about 75 feet because you not only because your strength allows you to lift up, the gravity is also light enough so that way you do fly a little bit. It's not really the height; it's more of a long arc. So you don't go flying
Yeah.
into the heavens; you just leap forward, and you're getting that distance rather than height.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Abe, I don't remember if I asked this, but my energy sword, would it have gotten like set up, like refreshed, or would it just still be at that percent that it was?
So the energy
Or
sword, I'm pretty sure canonically they do refresh after some time, like a recharge. I don't know if they have to be like plugged in like a phone or something like that, but
If they had to be plugged in, I'd be concerned.
I'm just gonna say, because I'm not gonna look into this right now. Um, what happens is it recharges to take whatever. Okay, wait, hold on. I'm just gonna make it simple. Recharges the full. I was gonna do a whole math equation, be like, take whatever half of it's left, recharge it. That's what you're at. No, just recharge the full. So
okay, yeah, because from what I got on it, all it says is once the battery is fully depleted, the sword will deactivate unless recharged. So, I mean, I didn't like burst all of its energy, so
yeah, I just say it recharges in between battles. So and that means I mean like battle maps, not like one conflict to another conflict. So do keep that in mind. Same with gravity hammers.
Oh, okay, never mind. I'm gonna be getting. Yeah, Ash, I think I'm gonna send you out because I'm not a sniper anymore. I forgot I stole a shotgun.
Yeah. Go ahead. I don't think I'm much of a sniper anyway either. But I'll probably do better than you.
Hang on. What's your current gun? I think we might just need to trade.
Assault rifle.
I'm looking at it right now. It's loading very
I
slowly.
mean, Ash does have a storm rifle and a energy sword.
Okay.
Sword?
Hang on. Wait, isn't
Melee
the
weapons.
storm rifle a sniper?
No, it's similar to like it's basically an automatic rifle. I'm pretty sure.
All right.
Trying to think.
All right. Give me
Yeah.
the battle rifle. I'll give you the shotgun. Give me the battle.
Me?
Yes, I will give you my shotgun for something a little more long range.
Let me look at it real quick because it's not loading.
Uh,
Sorry. I know
Ash.
Gabe
Trust
can
me,
look
you
at it.
Ash does not
as
have a battle
as-
rifle. Ash does have a assault rifle, a
An
MA.
assault rifle.
See. Okay. So what I want to do is can't easily change these. So basically, I'm just gonna
Oh,
take.
shit.
Just gonna
You
take.
can easily change these.
I can easily change these by actually inputting it. I don't have a way to copy and paste it over.
I was literally just gonna say send us both or resend the goddamn images and we
That's what I plan
edit
on
our
doing.
guns.
That's what I'm doing. Okay. So
It's 4 guns then.
you guys are swapping that. Kevin, yours.
Yep.
1 second.
You guys can figure it.
What?
I'll get yours, Ash. You don't worry about it.
I am making sure. Do you want the shotgun? Oh, by the way, yeah, I may have put mine a little differently, but that's the base of it.
Okay. Sorry. I had.
No, Ash. Yeah.
So I have
Do you
4
want to
guns
swap?
here. I don't remember which ones I'm supposed to be using.
You can use any
Oh,
of
I have
them.
Yeah. No. Do you want to swap out the assault rifle for a shotgun, or do you want to send me out with a shotgun and watch what happens?
rifle. I don't have an assault
Which
rifle,
one
but
would you rather do?
let me look at the one that
I have the
I did.
shotgun.
I did add the.
I have a shotgun.
No,
so
I switched it already. That's what I was supposed to say. I did switch it already. Your shotgun was the one that I took a screenshot and put in chat. So difference is you'll be doing instead of 48, you'll be doing 8d4 damage wise, and the range is less by like
Oh.
half.
You have your own.
My turn.
Have your own.
I mean, I guess because I still have my storm rifle.
What do you think I was gonna do with my other hand?
Yeah, that works for me. Sorry.
Pick your nose.
My mom tried to call me for a second.
No, you're fine. Okay, so Kevin,
That works for me because I had the storm rifle still.
yeah.
Like I said, okay, so yeah, I'll swap to the assault rifle. And even
Okay.
then, do you want to? I mean, we can tell the fucking thing that to follow us, right?
One of you does have to stay close by, and to give you an example of how close you can, how far you can go from it, is about that far. So about 45 feet away from the elephant. The moment you leave that 45 feet range, you're too far, and it's going to stop. Because if it progresses without anyone, it will basically get executed. They are not built for, like, they have a good defense, but one well-placed gravity hammer or grenade or anything will just blow it up.
Ah.
They do have
So
weak points.
don't let anything touch it.
Basically, is they have armoring, but if it gets hit in a weak point, it will be an insta kill. Because if they get hit in the gas or if they get hit somewhere that's explosive, boom, gone.
Oh,
One hit.
So treat it like how we treat the guns. If we shoot them in the fucking gas tank, it
Yes.
will explode.
Yes, precisely.
We have two
Treat it
sets
like
of
that.
This is how all. I'm guessing this is how all of the enemies work. Just shoot them in the weak point.
All enemies do have a weak point. Whether if you find that weak point or know it is different.
What if we have like 2 sets of Marines within 45 feet of us
It will
that
move
are
slower.
within 45 feet of the elephant?
It will move slower. So like if you guys just left the elephants,
mean-
they will still move because there's Marines around it, but they will move slower without you. And that's just kind of an incentive to stick close to it. So because I do this because there is plans for something to sneak up on it and actually attack it. So
Okay,
But
they will
I
get
do
attacked.
God damn it! I have to close that door. There we go. Sorry about that.
Anyway,
Okay, this is a.
Yeah.
so the trade is happening.
Yeah, they trade
yeah,
their guns.
sorry.
I already switched over the shotgun for you, Ash, so you don't have to worry about that.
Yeah, no,
Good.
sorry.
I'm
I
already
just got it.
working on mine.
What was that, Kevin?
I'm working on mine at the moment.
Okay. Now, what do you guys do? Because Rio's going to charge ahead. Jeremy's sticking with their elephant. What do you two do?
All right, Ash. Since I made you close range, or well, technically we did allow you closer range.
I still have an assault rifle that has really far. Storm rifle, so I could go far
What
range.
did you give me? I gave you my shotgun.
Ash
You
still
got an
has
assault
the
rifle.
Yeah, you got an assault rifle. Ash still has a
best
storm rifle.
weapon.
You both have a good range weapon and a good
Okay.
mid-range, close range weapon.
I'm sorry. Hang on. A rocket launcher is mid. I'm sorry.
I was talking.
Real quick, explain that to me.
I was talking about your pistol.
What pistol?
Oh, did you forget the
I
pistol?
don't have a pistol. I don't have a pistol. I have a rocket launcher.
Okay, so you should hang back while Ash goes forward. That's the way you should do it. Whether if you do it that way is up to you.
Okay,
move forward,
Ash,
I
you
guess.
got this. Yeah, I got a rocket launcher. I'm not afraid of any fucker who comes nearby.
Plus, also, you do have a
Ooh,
melee
Randy
weapon,
had
Ash.
one.
So, I mean, technically speaking, you are better being in the middle of the conflict. So, but then again,
Okay.
it's all up to you what you guys do.
No, I'll move
Yeah,
forward.
I'll stay behind.
Okay.
You go ahead.
Okay. So
Move
Ash,
forward.
you move forward to here, and you guys can push forward again. So you guys do move to here, and as you guys do go up here, immediately two things are gonna happen. First things first, these two brutes jump. No, not a grenade. These two brutes jump out of nowhere. They like kind of like surprise attack.
Hammer? Grab the hammer.
You guys hear me? Okay. So these two brutes, they jump out of nowhere, and okay, and they're going to surprise attack. But instead of surprise attacking you,
Gravity.
what they do is they pull out two gravity hammers and they hit the edge of this cliff, causing a rock to fall in the way. So you guys now have to fight a rock to be able to progress forward.
Yes,
This rock
we
does have
to fight
health.
A rock.
This rock does have
We
health.
gotta defeat those brutes first, don't we?
Yes, because if you don't defeat the brutes, not roots. If you don't defeat the brutes, they will continuously slam more rocks in the way, aka healing the rock or boulder.
I have
Marines
a
are- isn't that-
question. Hang on, I have a question. Can I see one of the brutes?
No. Well, I mean, yes, you can,
Aw.
but I don't think are in range. The closest one's to
Are you sure about
125 feet.
Well,
125
the gun he just
feet,
took
yes?
from me is 150.
Hang on. 125, yes?
Yes.
Yeah, the gun you just took from me was 150.
So
Bring
since
it
you're
on,
doing,
motherfucker.
since you are doing a ranged attack, it's not just as okay. So never mind. It is just that simple for you.
Dude, I told you I'm a sniper.
Fair
I don't
enough.
have one yet because
Fair enough. So I guess
I'm gonna
roll
be
damage.
doing this one down here.
44 damage.
I'm just gonna guard the elephant because that's my goal.
Jeremy's just like,
That's
I
my
can't
fault.
do anything. So what are you doing, Rio?
I'm gonna go after the one at the bottom.
Okay. While you do that, this guy is going to just casually move on
There we
up with these.
Gabe,
Yes.
how many Marines are in each of those things?
5 per.
5
I-
per?
Top left, there's a little key that tells
Some
you.
correct?
Yes, you can command them. You guys are high enough rank to command them. But do keep in mind, they are opposing the threat that is approaching from the east.
I was just gonna
let
make
the
sure they
Marines do
focus.
their own thing.
Same.
I was gonna command them to take down the brute and watch our sevens as we're taking down these two and making sure they do that.
Oh yeah, they'll keep doing that then.
Which if okay,
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if they were in the background, but okay.
Oh yeah, they were. That's what the gunfire was. It's these guys
Oh.
literally shooting at the brutes and drones.
Good God, Kevin.
Okay.
I told you guys, I'm a sniper. There's a reason I took that class. I call myself a sniper.
I was looking at the degrees of
Proven.
success. I'm like, God damn, that's
Yeah,
pretty on
seriously.
par with what
It's-
my strength will get.
I will say
towards
that I kid
my
you not,
melee attack
the
skills.
requirement to hit from how far you were and the height he was at and was everything kind of in the way was 8. You got 10.
And I just
Wait, how about
fucking
wind distance?
threaded the needle.
In this scenario, the wind is relatively peaceful, so it didn't make a difference.
Oh,
Okay.
trust me,
So-
later on I will be adding wind and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, later on that
in
will
my
be
shop.
a later factor. But currently the wind is very
Watch.
dull.
Hang on, watch. The wind's, hang on, watch. The wind's gonna be heavy enough. I have to turn around, aim my gun up, shoot, and I headshot someone.
Jeez. CS:GO
That's
style.
somehow gonna happen. I guarantee that's gonna
Freaking
happen.
CS:GO style.
If that fucking
Given your
happens,
luck.
I earned a fucking rank up in sniper mastery.
You're just
Anyways.
homing missile.
I will say this. The two groups that are behind the boulder, you guys have 3 marine attacks, and the 2 of you can attack on your own.
Oh yeah, I need to figure out if movement is a good option later.
So, you guys should see the health bar for the boulder. Yes, you should. Whether if you can right now,
Yes,
I don't
do
know.
see it.
Okay, it is kind of crowded
All
due
right.
to everything else happening.
So, okay, quick question: how much of that boulder? How much health does the boulder have, and how much of it do we need to delete?
You need to get rid of all of its health for it to be gone completely. Hi Sebastian.
Okay, guys,
So,
who's ready to see a boulder go by?
We're right behind the boulder. Don't you dare throw a grenade at us.
I wasn't gonna throw a grenade.
He's throwing
I
the
was gonna
boulder.
shoot it with a
Can I-
rocket launcher.
That's even worse. Don't shoot a rocket at us. Let us get out of the way first.
Oh my god, look how fucking precise my shot was. Fucking shit. Gabe, you can't deny me my sniper skills.
No, we cannot.
Fucking 9 degrees of success.
I will
And
say
in the roughly same location.
that does hit because it's a boulder. Literally, all you have to do is get above a 0, and it has to be A, a certain damage threshold, or B, explosive. So since you're shooting a rocket launcher, it's guaranteed 48.
It's funny, that's a crit too, by the way. That damage was crit.
Damn.
I don't think the boulder is there anymore.
Oh no, it's still there. It's a massive boulder. This is not just a simple, oh, it's a good sized boulder. No, it's a
did I just
massive
blow
boulder.
a fucking... I just blew a chunk out of it.
To give you the size of a chunk, boink. Did not go through. My bad. Boink.
Aww.
Yeah, I kid you not. So the boulder is like, it does block off the entire path. There is no way for the elephants to go around it. It's about the size of 2 semi trucks, just the front part, not the trailers. It's about the size of 2 semi trucks. It's big.
Hey, do you guys have guns on that thing? Do you have guns?
The Marines don't. So they do. Hold on, let me see. The elephant can deploy. I think it does have a grenade launcher. I think. Weapons. They don't. They just have a
Start
turret.
shooting grenades. Should I get out of the way?
If they do, but they don't. So no, they don't have a grenade launcher.
Okay, all I have to say is...
Oh wait, that does remind me. That does remind me.
Delete the boulder! Delete the boulder!
I will say this, Jeremy. In front of you, this Marine group that's right here. It is. They have a warthog, and they do have. It's just one Marine soldier pilot driving it. There's no one else. Everyone else is kind of everywhere else. On that warthog is not just a cannon. And I'm pretty sure you've played Halo. It does for the warthog have a instead of regular Gatling gun, it does have like a blue barrel on it. And it's not multiple barrels, it's a single barrel. It kind of glows. What you do with that information's all up to you.
Jeremy, you're gonna have fun.
Well, see, I know I suck with a gun.
It's a turret though.
Hey, Rio.
No, he's on the other side of the boulder. He can't get over there. I will say it's a turret. That is completely different. You'll be rolling it from a different sheet. And besides, what's the type of turret it is?
Stuck with a gun, but turrets, you
Turrets-
outgun all of us in.
I will say this: turrets are a
But
different
Steve-
class of their own. All you need to do is point, pull trigger, gun. That's all your character
Hey,
has to do.
sounds like-
Doesn't have to worry about anything else.
sounds like
Especially
Jeremy.
with this gun. And it's a stationary thing. All you have to do is literally point it in one direction, get above a 0. It's just for this type of gun, easily.
Okay, so So who are you
I
going
did
to
what I
next?
was proud of.
In
So
character, I know I suck with guns.
you would know turrets are a different scenario for you. Anyways, Rio and Ash, what are you guys doing for to these two different
I'm
brutes?
going after the brute below, and I'm charging in.
So this
I
brute
just
was hiding behind a rock, and when he came out, he smashed part of the cliff, and it fell and crumbled towards the inside. And he's now kind of like looking at you, not realizing you got past it. He thought you were in the debris. So you and Ash look like to be the targets when it got smashed. It doesn't look like it was supposed to be a blockade. It looks like it was supposed to be to kill.
Ah,
That's what you've been able to piece
uh,
together right now. He's looking at you. He gets in a fighting position, and he's like holding his gravity hammer, and he's ready.
Um,
I'm gonna try. If I get close enough, I'm gonna try and rip the gravity hammer and use it out of his grip and use it against him.
That would be strength v strength, and you are close enough to do that.
Okay. You roll strength.
Yep, real strength.
Huh.
Let's see here. You just rip it from his
Also, did I
hands.
do any
You just
damage?
rip it straight from his hands. He had no chance.
Okay. Also, did I do any damage with my attack?
It's not an attack. Your attack. Oh wait, that one. You don't hit his armor. Like it just pings off his
Okay.
armor. So like you pull your gun out, you shoot it. I'm pretty sure for the battle rifle it's
Okay,
like 3
so
shots, but like you shoot it, and it just goes ping ping ping.
what was the hit modifier?
okay. So, what do I need with the gravity hammer?
Oh yeah, that's right. I need to actually send that information to you since you did. So you did take away his gravity hammer, meaning he will no longer be able to use it. He does have other means to attack. Do keep that in mind. You do see guns on him. And
Yeah.
this is the gravity hammer that you'll be able to use for an attack. I'm not sure what you have for weapons on you, but it does take up one melee slot, which I want to double check what you have
I don't
on
think
you.
any of us have melee. Well, other than the other two.
other
I
than
only
the
have a
You would have to drop your battle rifle or assault rifle to be able to pick this up. It's up to you which one you drop, but you have to drop one of those two. And by drop, I mean don't delete it or anything, just don't use it.
Hey Gabe, am I not supposed to be using one of my weapons? Because I thought I was.
Hold on, let me
Couldn't
see.
remember which one.
Think.
Let's
Let's
do the assault rifle. I'm dropping the assault.
No, you can use everything, um, because you have two rifle. Oh wait, no, that's right. So you have to choose between. Oh wait, this is gonna be fun. You have to choose between the energy sword or a storm rifle on which one you drop. So just
Me?
yeah, you. You have to choose one, the storm rifle or energy, because that they do contradict. So it's up to you which one you choose to toss or keep.
From both of those?
From one of those, you have to choose the storm rifle or energy. So do you
Can I
choose?
choose one of the other ones?
You could get rid of the shotgun, but then that means Kevin's not gonna get his the rifle that he has, which means a whole lot of continuity errors because this would have taken place before battle started.
It's not like you would lose it either.
So
No, it
it
would
just
just mean
it means Kevin would have gotten a shotgun and hit an amazing shot with a shotgun. That's all that would have happened.
Yeah, we don't want to ask how Kevin sniped a motherfucker with a shotgun.
So
so does this mean like if we were in a different battle I could use the energy sword instead of the storm rifle?
if you picked one up, yes.
I mean, considering you're up and close and personal,
I would say
I'd
if I were you,
not use the energy sword.
I'd say if I were you, I would say I would drop the storm rifle and keep the energy sword because you are currently more melee.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So
If it was me, I'd have to drop the energy sword for those storm rifles.
yeah, because he's a sniper. So
Okay.
for you, I just keep the energy rifle and then don't use the storm rifle because energy rifle. What? I'm sorry, that just dawned on me.
Energy rifle.
Keep the energy
Energy
sword.
rifle.
That
Yeah, so keep
sounds
the
good.
energy sword. Just don't use the storm rifle.
Yeah.
Glad I asked
Yeah.
this now because I'm like, because I thought there was one that I just wasn't able to use earlier.
It's
I
a
don't think
good
I have
thing
to-
you did ask.
I don't think I have to check this. Yeah, Jeremy's pretty good. He's yeah, he has everything that he has. And then Kevin, I'm just gonna double check for the sake of me.
Okay, so
Yeah, you're good.
is it gonna move on for me
Yeah.
or?
Yeah. No,
Um,
you're good, bro. Go ahead.
It's yeah, it is still you. You can use the gravity hammer if you inputted it.
Yes. Oh,
Wow, you critical hit. So there you go.
I crit failed the damage.
No, you only crit failed one of the damages. It rolls multiple, and one of them was just a one. No, two.
No,
was-
it's two.
Yeah, two.
This poor dude's arm.
Yeah, so you hit him right in the arm. Which you hit him in the right
his
one.
right arm. I'm
Well,
pretty sure
canonically
most
he was a
brutes
lefty.
with
I'm
their
joking.
Right.
Canonically
No,
he was
I'm
a
pretty
lefty.
sure
I'm
most brutes are
joking.
right.
Most are. This
Anyway.
one is as well. I was going to admit.
Oh,
I'm just joking that he's left-handed. He's actually
I
right-handed.
feel so bad for the brute.
I just broke him.
Boink, and that's
Bro, I'm
What?
pretty sure his arm is gone.
no. It's still on him. He has. Their brutes
Oh,
are
it's
strong. Brutes have good
Yeah.
muscle mass, man. They
That was
also have good
barely a
bones.
dent in his.
Yes, but also you gotta remember they do have. I'm pretty sure. Wait, hold on. I have to double check this before I say it, because I can't say it and then. No, they just have pure armor.
Gotta check your cannon, man.
So you just broke off a good chunk of his armor.
Oh,
Oh yeah, they
So,
also wear armor.
now-
I forget about
yeah,
that part.
Well, yeah. I will say the armor is covered in red. They look very similar to the sand on the floor. It looks like it's supposed to be camouflage, but since they're standing and actually, moving, there is no
Hey,
perception
quick
needed
question.
to.
Are we
roll.
allowed to kidnap the engineers and love them?
What?
No.
Aww, I just want an
We get to
engineer.
destroy them.
Why?
Oh,
Because
why?
don't say anything right now, Kevin. Ash has not experienced it yet, so engineers
Oh,
are
you bad.
What do you
amazing.
mean?
Don't worry
Should
about
I
it. Don't
be
worry.
worried?
Not joking.
Do I-
No. Don't be worried. I
No,
kid you not.
anyway.
So, anyways,
I can't say anything and I'm hating it.
so it
Okay.
is Ash. You still have your move, and then Jeremy, if you want to do something, you still can.
I guess I'll
I
try
did my stuff.
I want to kind of run up to the brute with my energy sword.
Which
Flash
one?
it with the intent of him dropping his hammer.
Okay, go ahead. You will be needing to hit one of his arms, primarily his right one. His left
Again,
one just
which
has that
one?
lotion.
Because there were.
The top one.
Did you go for the one I shot?
Hey,
Yes.
guys,
That's
right
a good
on.
question.
It's the finger.
Oh, wow, you got him right in the right arm. Okay, so you hit him in the hand. I'm just going to say
It's
your
the
hand.
finger. He
I'm a-
chopped off a finger.
I'm just going to say you hit him in the hand. So, go ahead and roll damage, and depending on
Pretty
damage
sure he
threshold,
broke his
you.
hand.
Yeah. Okay, so you hit him in the hand. He loses his gravity hammer. Damn.
Gravity hammer?
You can grab it, but you would have to lose the energy sword.
I grab it and just
You can
throw
grab
it
and
to
throw
the
it.
side for someone else to pick up.
Or you can throw it to the Marines, or you can just throw it off the cliff, which might give
If I give
Jeremy
it
an
to the
opportunity.
Marines, does that mean one Marine is just gonna suddenly get a very big boost in power?
Yes and no. If you give it to a
There's gonna be
Marine,
that
he's just gonna have a
one-
good
I'm
weapon.
Sorry, some Marines are actually terrifying.
Yes, but these Marines are not. So,
Aw.
I'll give
Hey,
it.
Can we train
I'll
them?
throw it to the Marine for safekeeping.
okay. So one Marine picks it up. He kind of drops his shotgun. He picks it up. He lifts it up like an ape. He's like, ah! I got hammer! He screams the definition of
Hammer!
hammer. So that's what he does.
For rock and stone.
So that is damage I need to do to health. That. And that is his new health. So
Yay!
you cut off his hand clean. He is no longer right-handed. He only has a left hand. But
Do
he
I
can
have
still
another?
shoot. You
Do I
can
have
move.
another attack?
Now.
No, you only have one attack. The only
One
reason why Rio got the attack with his hammer is because he literally, basically, he took it and then swung it immediately. So if you took the hammer, then you would be able to have another attack. But you gave it to another person. Plus, you would also have to drop your
Wasn't willing
energy
to
sword.
drop my sword.
Yeah.
I like my sword.
I will say, this is not a glitch you can
far enough
abuse.
away
A good sword.
I will say this. This is not a glitch to abuse, because to pick a weapon off the floor does require your action, which means you cannot attack. So don't think, oh, I attack and
Unless
then switch
you steal
weapons.
it from a
No.
person.
Yeah, that's the only way you can get 2 attacks is if you steal it from another person. So,
Oh, no, that's
Like I
how
did.
you get an extra attack.
that's how you get an extra attack. But then you would,
Not 2 attacks, just a extra attack.
yes, and it would be with the weapon you took.
Right.
So,
Yeah,
But-
you have to be specific about that. If you get 2 extra attacks, my man, there was going to be many rocket launcher scams.
So, Gabe, how do I do gun?
turret gun or
Big
Personal
turret
gun.
Turret gun.
so all you have to say is you just use it. You fire at blank, and then I will roll it for you.
And it's just gonna be, I fire through anything in our path.
So right now that would be the big ass boulder in the
Why?
way. So,
Okay.
get ready for
Okay.
this. You aim the turret at the boulder. Mind you, this is
Jump up.
this is a guaranteed hit because it's a non-moving target with a turret. This does hit. And you press the button to fire, and it's very like the camera zooms in on the gun, and it goes, and the camera follows the barrel as the lights travel up the barrel, and you just hear, poof, and the Gauss cannon fires, and it does a whopping 59 damage plus 15, and you guys see it. Mind you, this is explosive, so it pushes through with a piercing, and then it gets deep into the rock, and it explodes. And due to it being piercing, it does go to the center. This is the one thing that's unique about Gauss cannons when it comes to explosives versus rocket launchers. Rocket launchers. Ugh. Can't speak. So it shoots, it pierces through, going into the center of the rock, and explodes in a nice explosion. That's when I have double damage. So it's gonna be 59
It's just
times
like
2
our
plus 15.
let's keep moving.
It's still actually up, surprisingly. The rock is still, like, bits and pieces are covering the ground. It is
Can I just
tanky.
keep firing?
Um,
Two.
I do have to check. First of all, new damage or health. Boink. Yeah, you basically just halved it.
Finally.
I will say this: you can fire one more time, but here's the thing: if you do it, it could potentially break it. That is the thing with the Gauss cannon. It can fire twice, but the second chance will cause it to have a chance of breaking. That's up to you.
And if it doesn't, then you're lucky as fuck.
Yes, it does have a.
Oh no.
it-
You know what? Then it's weakened. I'm strong. I'm gonna run over and Superman punch it.
So you fire it.
Like,
Good luck to your arm.
I'm not risking breaking this gun. It's really valuable.
It really is. So you
Mm.
fire it, it explodes the rock. You leap off the warthog. The entire car like shifts down into the dirt. As you leap off, it then goes back to normal, and you fly towards the rock. Roll to attack. Mind you, just get above 0.
Punch with sass.
Punch with sass. I forgot it was called punch with sass. So that does hit.
Why are me and Jeremy fucking aiming for the small intestines?
I don't know why. You do 20.
That's a
So
Hey-o.
you jump and you Superman punch a good size of this off. You just good chunk of the rock off. 24 damage.
Hey, that brute
And-
over there looks like he hasn't been shot in like 5 minutes. I'm gonna shoot him again.
Can't. It's their turn. Unless if you want the Marines to do
Damn.
anything specific. They cannot fire the God's Cannon for free. I will say that. It
No,
still
it's
has a cooldown.
I'm gonna just point at the
Uh,
next one and be like,
Gabe,
you.
how are these two groups of Marines doing against the group over here?
You'll find out soon. It's the Marines. They go. So right now, we'll find out.
Marines, kill them all, except our Spartans.
They kind of just look
That's
up
a
at
given.
the Marines next to you. Kevin look at you like there's nothing here. There's just the boulder. So, what do you mean kill them
Exactly.
all?
Kill the boulder.
Okay. And you didn't really specify how. So what they're gonna do is the two front Marines are going to start like revving the Warthogs, and they're going to go ramming the boulder. This does damage the Warthog as well.
Ah,
So this does hit.
they're thinking with their brains.
33 and 27.
I talk. And this is how you teach a Marine. Tell them to run over your problems.
Guess they are really licking it. Yeah,
And that's the new house for that. You can still tell your Marines what to do, Jeremy. I will say you are now here.
It would genuinely be, do that, mimic what they did.
And that is going to be another 2 vehicle rams. And those
You
do.
to put your all into it.
That does a lot of damage. But I needed to quickly do something. Ooh. So, okay. You guys see the 2 Warthogs from Jeremy's team ram into the boulder. And, Jeremy, in very slow motion for you, you see the Warthog with the God's Cannon ram in, and you see the engine start smoking. It catches fire, and then the the driver leaps out of the vehicle, and it explodes. This will do
Oh,
damage
I was gonna
too.
say if I could try and run over and make a strength to just slide under it, both feet, and kick it upward.
You can do that, but that would negate damage to the boulder.
Negate damage to the boulder, but I'm trying to see if I can arc it over to the other side.
It will allow you to.
Kill
Okay,
me?
that would.
No, I'm trying to hit the brute, the big ass brutes. That's my goal. 'cause
You would
they're
only be able to.
big.
Hold on,
It
let me
lands on
see.
me.
There would be a
directly
chance up
behind
front.
that boulder.
I would say you'd be able to make it to
Friendly
the
fire
brute on top here that Ash is fighting, but you would
That's
have
my
to make.
goal. There's like decent distance still.
Oh yeah, there's still
between
good
the two of
distance.
them.
Okay, well here's the thing though.
Guys,
They made their
friendly
tiles
fire
made.
is only a... Hey, I
They're-
have a joke.
Oh gosh.
Jeremy, friendly fire is only a recommendation. Do it.
They are
Kill
the
me,
tiles.
Oh,
please.
I mean,
You gotta remember,
well,
Jeremy,
I do
their
this,
tiles
I'm
may
gonna
be
just
separated.
shout,
You
"Quick!"
Uh, Ash, you faintly hear. Sounds very muffled. You can't make out what it is.
Oh, I just
Okay,
hey,
but like
heads up, there's about
technically,
to be
I'm
a war-
supposed to be closer.
Hang on.
Yeah, so
Hang on,
that's what I was just about to say.
hang on, I have
Your
radio,
tiles
I can
may
tell
be.
them.
Hold on. Your tiles may be like 2 to 3 like distance. Like they may be 20 feet between the tiles on this side. But you gotta remember, Ash was doing melee, so they're 5 feet apart.
Yeah. You guys best not kill me.
But here's the thing:
Hey,
does
Ash,
Cassie know that?
Yeah.
No.
Hang on, I can warn him over the comms.
You could just say,
You
"Hey,
guys
watch out."
can warn me, I just can't yell at you.
Well,
That's the only
here's the thing,
difference.
Kevin. You can't see. All you can see is someone fighting the brute. You don't know who it is.
Incoming!
I know. I
Um,
was just gonna yell out and over the comms. Like, hey, heads up! There's a warthog coming over to you
The
guys
fly-
up on the
Flying
high area.
warthog inbound.
Flying warthog inbound. Any Spartans fighting? Please run. Please run.
Keep your eyes out in the sky. Roll strength if you want to do that, Jeremy. This can backfire. Keep that in mind, and in
It
multiple
can,
ways.
Easy speaking, forwarding a message to all of my allies. Be advised, explosive inbound. One time I actually am
Use the intercom.
trying to tell them.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. If you're using the
Like,
intercom, it's
yeah.
not muffled. Here's the thing, Jeremy. It's not muffled because you're using the intercom, so they can
No,
hear
I
you
thought
crystal
I had
clear.
a voice thing. Well, I
No,
thought I also
that's
had a voice thing for if that happened. Well, if would my character do that then?
yeah, exactly. That's the thing. You do not have.
I would have your back, Jeremy. I would still warn them, even if I
Yeah.
saw this happening.
But here's the thing: would Cassie care enough to not only say it, but if she did say it, would she be worried about the after effects, or like what would happen in Cassie's mind? Because you may be helping, but
We
was
have
Cassie?
shields. We'll be fine.
Yeah, we'll be
Hey.
fine.
That's the
I
thought
would be happy
process.
with this. I would have jumped
Just
down
have-
and helped out.
Just try it, and I'm
Roll
just gonna
strength.
say, bitch, what the fuck, and
Yeah,
roll,
Jeremy,
run
you
away.
have advantage. I
Ugh.
will say I am helping. I am
So-
helping.
No, you are too far away to help. All you can do
No,
is help by
really.
saying what you're doing, or like saying what's happening.
Ah.
That's all you can do. You can't help with this because it would take too long for
Wait,
you to
hang
get
on.
there.
No, I can help. If it does backfire, I have a rocket launcher.
You already used your attack, so it's too late.
It's in the air with another explosive.
It flies over, almost hits Ash in the face. I got you! Rocket launcher hits Ash as well. Because that is a possibility. That is a very big possibility. You could just shoot Ash with a rocket launcher while the car explodes on top of Ash, which would be hilarious. Car goes flying. Ash looks up. What the?
That's a
I got you! Double explosion.
To be fair,
red
To be
versus blue
fair-
moment.
playing Helldivers.
Yeah,
So-
Kill
yeah.
me within the first 5 minutes.
Natural.
So, okay. As you kick up the car, that was not enough strength to make it there. Nothing happens except for it exploding in the air. That is
Well, yeah,
all.
it would just kick it up, like over, like it's over the fucking rock.
Yeah,
pretty
so
much.
it goes up and over the rock, but it explodes like halfway over. Kind of like you threw the grenade too early, so it explodes in the air. The rock takes no damage, nothing takes damage. It just explodes, parts go flying. For comedic effect, Ash, you get slapped by a tire. No damage. You just get slapped by a tire. At random.
I'm gonna say into my comms, what the fuck are you guys doing?
War crimes. War crimes.
Cassie shouts instead of using intercom.
Why is there a voice like I heard it? I don't understand what I don't know.
See, Ash, you have no... Other than be advised, car flying, or car inbound, that's all you got. Was just something along the line like that. Then you got slapped by a tire. No car, just tire. Rio, you have no idea what's going on. You just heard the be advised of car.
I'm just like, huh?
You hear an explosion?
I mean, yeah, he hears the
Really
explosion,
good
but he
idea.
also heard a
Yeah,
rocket
yeah.
launcher go off and a Gauss cannon. Is he really going to piece? Car exploded within the midst of the chaos.
Yeah,
I mean, a car
so
exploding.
through
is
the
quite-
radio, you
is
just
quite
hear a static,
unique.
huh?
Huh.
Like a confused one. Huh?
With that being said, the two Marines that are fighting the brute up here are going to do their thing, and they only have 3 attacks. That's if they hit.
And honestly, out of character, the big reason I wanted to do that was I was worried it would hit someone. Like, and I'm like, I don't want anyone to get fucking
Realistically-
Wow.
exploded
Oh,
in
you got someone in the
100,000.
car.
Okay. These two Marines do
Oh.
jack all. They start shooting. Mind you, they're not shooting at the brutes you two are fighting. They're shooting. They would have explicit orders to fight the ones that are oncoming from Ash. So they start shooting and they miss everything. Hell, even
How the-
the shotgun doesn't hit anything with the widespread. It shoots out its spreads. It comedically, Looney Tunes style, makes a perfect outline.
Okay, so if they missed the brute, did they hit any of the drones in the area?
No, the drones are in the air. They were firing at the brute. The brute's on the
They
ground.
missed everything.
Drones, I will say this: the drones are not like robotic drones. They're like these. They're basically like giant insects. They're like the guys from Star Wars that can fly around. That's the best way I can explain them.
I hate
And
those
for any
guys.
of you who don't know like about Halo or the reference I made for Star Wars, what are you doing here? Are you just here to see what this is going to be like? I mean, you're 7 episodes
You
far,
kind of
so
dragged me here.
I invited you, and
dude.
you're like, yeah, sure, why not? And then I gave you videos that you never watched, so you are here on your own volition.
It's too late
You
for me not
accepted the
to watch
war
them.
crimes and
If you
never
want out,
left.
just let me know. I'll kill your character off. We'll call it a day.
Just
It's
let
too
us
late
know if
for
it's
that.
too much for you.
Hey, I mean,
Anyway,
Just let us.
the twist of here, twist of there.
Right,
I can make a
continue.
car explode behind you that kills you. Hey. Hello?
We
Yes?
could-
No, I
Open
might-
door?
Kevin. We
No,
could
I'm just
say
an
Kevin
extreme
saw
confusion.
red and accidentally killed a Spartan. Quotations on accidentally.
you're
I just
more
got
go-
ding dong
you're
ditched at my
gonna
own
be
bedroom
more
door.
Like court-martialed because of that.
I'm sorry, I just got ding dong
Sounds-
ditched because of fucking someone knocked on my bedroom door and then I opened it. No one's there. I even said
$10
come in and no
You
one
got
showed up.
bedroom knock bitch.
So, yeah, bedroom ding dong ditched. I didn't know that was a thing. Um, so
Well,
that's
the
that's
fun of being
everyone's
roommates.
turn as of right now. I will say some things do happen in the background, which are just miscellaneous, which basically isn't really much. Ignore the moving in the background.
Yes, totally ignore that.
Let me just zoom out and watch it.
Hey, I mean,
Yes,
I didn't
agreed.
I didn't say anything last time, and you guys did proceed to notice the movement in the background. So I could have said nothing this time and just let shit go down. You know, I did not want that open. Close. My God. Okay.
God, what were you about to show the viewers?
They don't see my screen. All they see is chat. They see the same thing you see, unless if I roll privately, then they see that. So if you guys whisper to me, they can see it. Keep that in mind.
Okay,
Anyways.
so don't try whispers.
I mean, you can just message me on Discord if you really want to keep something private for your character or whatnot. I don't know why you would, but
That obviously that, but
I just lost my fidget spinner.
Whispers over this. No, the fidget
Okay, whatever.
spinner.
I give up. So it is now the three brutes' turns.
Brute.
Yeah. So Rio, since you were the first one to do it, you see the brute. He reaches behind and he grabs this kind of big-looking thing. It has like a little clip coming out of these what look like shells, almost like they look like loaded shells. I don't know how to explain them other than grenades. They look very similar to a grenade.
Okay.
And he points it to you.
Yeah, those things.
Oh yeah, and he runs back a little bit. By runs back a little bit, I mean there's about 30 feet in between of you. Regardless of what the map says, there's 30 feet between you. And he pulls it out, and then he shoots it, and he goes, thunk. And to a hit,
Oh.
it is an explosion, so it's 30 feet away. So I'd say about
Gabe,
that.
just letting you know, it has been almost an hour and a half if you wanted to.
Has it been?
Yeah.
Well,
I'm gonna
okay.
run this way from the blast.
You will have to make a dex check. Thank you for the heads up, Ash. I will do the enemy's turn, and then we'll do episode 7 conclusion, and then we're going to move on to episode 8. So, yeah, I'm going to try and get 3 episodes out of this. Hey, you guys get to see a little bit of post-production. Because, fuck hiding shit. Anyways, make a dex
Touché.
check. I will say you will take half damage.
Okay.
So, a blink. You take half of 16, 8. Quick maths. Ow. Who was that
Lame.
background noise?
I turned my shit down, so it might
Okay.
not have been me for once.
Ash, is that you? Are you fiddling
I
with
was
things?
pressing a ball and it flew across my room.
Okay. Fair enough, fidgeting. So now, speaking of Ash, it's gonna be the brute that's next to you because they only have 1 attack and a little bit of movement. So this brute is gonna run back just a hair, not too much. Put about like at least 10 feet between you and him. So he runs back, and actually, do you know what he does? He takes a bit of cover. He hides behind one of the giant stones that's coming off of this giant spike pillar thing in the center. And he's
So
going
he's
to...
essentially cornering himself.
No, he's not cornered that you can see. And he's going
He's
to
taking
pull...
cover.
Yeah, he's
So
taking
he's gonna
cover.
try and shoot at
Taking
me.
cover from me.
Yeah, that's mainly why. So Kevin, you no longer have visual over the brute. He just runs over the hill and you can't see him anymore. All you can do is hear. Um, and what he's going to do is he's going to pull out this little gun. I don't know what it looks like, so he's just going to fire at it because I don't know how to explain it. I guess that would be that. No, that. Yeah. Okay.
Can I
You can try and roll a
can
dex
I
save.
just hit the
Or
deck?
not dex. Yeah, you can try doing a agility check. Yes, is that? Don't you guys not have dex? Oh yeah, it's agility.
I mean, if you can get him back out in the open, I can take another shot at him.
You could try and throw him off the cliff if you want, but you'd have to first get him to the cliff.
One
And
second, I gotta reload my page.
do you want me to roll it for you?
My page doesn't. I'll get it. 1 second.
Oh,
Oh,
hey,
yeah.
Ash, you wanna know something? Conveniently,
What?
because you pointed it out, since the enemy's turn is ending the episode, everyone's got to wait to see your turn till next episode.
Ah, Jesus. I need to roll, right?
Agility, yeah.
Best running
It's one of the main.
jag
It's one of the
ever.
main. Yeah, it's one of the main stats. It's the third one from the left. There
He
you go.
rolled it.
I'm gonna say, since you are in pure open, because there's nothing you can hide behind other than the giant rock, but that's up to you
Yeah,
if
I'm
you
just
wanna.
hitting the deck so it goes over my head. Hopefully hitting that boulder
Where is
behind
he?
me.
I will say, since of where he's hitting, you'll just take half damage.
Half
So,
damage.
Half damage.
Where would I
Don't worry.
put that?
So basically, you just take the damage, divide by half, and then you take it off your health. Which,
Yeah,
for some
no, I
reason,
need to find where to put it on my health. Also, my page hates me.
for some
Damage
reason, you
divided by
guys,
2 is
why is
9.
it here? Okay, so what you need to, for some reason, I don't know why you guys don't have your health bar, but you don't. So you can write down
They're
the
meant to
total.
have a health
You
bar.
could just, yeah, you guys are supposed to have a health bar, and I'm going to.
We've
This
never
one-
had a health bar.
Yeah, I thought you guys
Yeah.
had a health bar on the first map. Hold on.
No, we
we're just
didn't.
very good at calculating our health.
Okay, just
I never calculated my health, actually. It was really bad.
It was purely armor. That's all I had to worry about.
so just
Yeah,
I
same
can
here,
hear the button
actually, now
mashing,
I think about
Jeremy.
it.
I'm sorry, I just hear the button mashing. All of you guys just
Alright, I'm playing an intense scene.
I can tell it's intense. So, just yeah, Ash.
I'm playing
Hey,
Borderlands.
that's Rio's, not Ash. Whoops. So let's see here. Do you see where the shields are? If you go above your energy sword, just a little bit, there's a little thing called shields. Go to current and just minus the half damage that you took. And it's half total damage.
11.5.
Round up.
Can I just do 11? It says 11.5.
I round up for damage. When it comes to half damage, I
Then
always round up.
I'll take 11.5.
You take 12.
11.5.
You take 12, or otherwise I want to make you take exploding damage from the sun.
Rude.
Don't worry.
You're a meanie head.
Don't worry. It'll do 11.5 million.
I already did 12.
Okay, good. Yay.
Because you're a meanie head.
So this one brute that just got shot at by the Marines is actually going to do something that the other two couldn't, because two assholes took away their hammers. So he's going to charge the Marine that has the hammer, and he's going to hit him.
Marine's gonna.
So you guys see this? If you got for the two for you two, Rio and Ash, if you guys are paying attention to him, you see him run up to the one Marine that's like waving this hammer around. He's like, "Yeah, I got a hit," and then sock him right in this shin. Like you see the brute. He gets close. He dives, hits the deck, and he swings his hammer back, hitting him in the shins. And you guys get to see a special technique for the brutes. It's called shockwave. So he gets hit in the shins, and his body like flips upside down, and then he proceeds to do like side flips about like 5 to 6 times, and then he collapses on the floor. He's not dead. Maybe.
Wait, good. He's greatly injured.
Hold on, I have to see how much
What?
damage he takes.
He'll get to practice with his hammer when he's after he gets out of the
So
hospital. Basically.
he's not dead, but he can never he probably will never stand again.
He can be like
Ah,
my
his legs are
guy.
broken.
He'll wield the hammer in a wheelchair.
He will just be in a wheelchair mid-combat, running up to people. Pray to God he's not on sand, and then he'll wheel himself up to people and smack them with the gravity hammer. Anyways,
Yep.
this brute's over here, and you guys get to see the very fun thing of drones. They're finally going to be able to do something. Um, and the drones are going to go over, and they're splitting between groups. So one group of drones is going down to the bottom, and he's going to do the needler burst. That does hit, unfortunately, and that does much.
I yell at the Marine nearest to me to fire at the drones.
It is not their turn, but they will do it on their turn. So they take 18 damage, which is not much. So don't worry. Boink 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 boink. A lot of boinking. And then the drones behind the brute are gonna fire at the Marine that just got hit in the shin, who almost died. And since he's prone, they do have advantage, which doesn't matter because they hit regardless. And they kill the Marine
Poor Marine. He just wanted to live his best life with a
with a hammer.
war hammer.
So you see this Marine, he's waving his hammer. It's like, I got a hammer, I'm so happy. And then he immediately gets whacked in the shins, does like 5 flips, and he's on the ground. He's like, oh, I don't feel it. And then you see him get shot in the head like a dog. And
Well, he will be remembered. We'll celebrate Hammer Guy for the rest of our lives.
do you see the other 4 Marines in the group? Mind you, some of them did get shot because the damage does deal over to the others. They're taking cover, and you hear one of them's like, "No, Sergeant John, what did you do?" And you can tell there's obviously an inside joke of him being referred to as Sargent. Whether you guys figure out that joke is not, whether if these Marines survive enough to. So, yeah.
His poor happy wife.
His poor wife. So he's now dead, and there's nothing that can be done to undo his death. Anyways, with that being the enemy's turn, it concludes over to episode 7. Thank you guys for watching. You're gonna have to enjoy the fact that Ash is gonna have to wait till next week. Actually, not even next week. The week after next week to be able to do their turn again. So. Come on, let's keep this a common theme. Ash, you'll never have a turn. You'll never have 2 turns on the same episode. Maybe on a live stream. Who knows? I don't know if I'm ever going to do this. But with that being episode 7,
Will.
I doubt we ever will as well. But with that being episode 7, I thank you all for watching. For anyone who actually watches this, it's hot garbage. Let's be honest. Don't even bother lying. So, I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and hope nothing, if anything's bad happening with you guys, enjoy life. No, it gets rough, but we'll be here to help, hopefully entertain. Anyways, with that being said, we'll see you guys in episode 8. Bye!